Welcome to today's video where we take a look at the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 tutorial and what was missing in the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 version. Kicking it off is the combo challenge. Yes, this goal wasn't on the part maps, could easily say it should have been, but what's great about it is that it makes you glue together the fundamentals of the grinds, manuals and other tricks to score big. Tutorial, there's a lot more in-depth look at quarter pipes. What we see here is that we're doing grab tricks, but we are aiming for a grab duration. So the longer we hold the B button, the longer we're going to hold our grab position. Obviously the longer we hold it, the more we run the risk of bailing at the bottom, but it's definitely something that gets overlooked, as is spinning when we're in the grab trick. So we can actually press the LB, RB or L1, R1. This is going to rotate our grab tricks. This is great and helps us score more points when we're doing 360s, 540s, etc., all the way up to the old 900s. So they definitely spend more time on it, and I think it's good. Really helps you gain those fundamental quarter pipe skills, really helps you open up the map in many different ways. And I think one thing that is important to stress is the power of the reverts and why you should use them, whether that's coming out of a lip trick, coming out of a grab trick. They're key to the game. You might be thinking, why have you included this? Well, I think it's important in the tutorial that you learn how to score high scores and conduct combos throughout the different elements of the maps, not just on the grind rails, on the easy sections. It's all about linking those parks and maximising the features that level has to offer. So I think it's really cool that they did this in the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 tutorial, where you are limited to just the pull to score the high score. I think it's a great way to really teach you the fundamentals and put the reverts and things that you've just learned into practice. I think that was something that was missing in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, so that's why that was included in this video. So we had wall rides and WALLIES in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. This one makes you cover a certain amount of distance before you can move on, and what's key is what comes next, and that is the wall plant. This was something that wasn't actually in the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 demo in the tutorial, but it definitely should have been. It's key to scoring them high points and again maximising the potential of the map. Yes, it wasn't in the OG Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 games, I understand that, but this is a remake. They up the high scores, so let's up the use of the different range of moves to hit them combos. As you can see, super easy move to pull off. We're ollieing and we're tapping the same button, X or A, depending on what console you're on. As we hit the wall, this will rebound us in a 180 degrees into the opposite direction. So it's great for stringing combos together, as you can see there. Obviously you can do that on the warehouse, all different maps. Spine transfers were covered, but not in enough detail. Again, these are super good. Go straight into a revert off a spine transfer. So I think that's something that this game's a lot better at doing, is how you'd apply them, how you put them into combos. So something to keep in mind. In the final section of the game, we're going to chain together some combos. We're going to do this by playing a little mini game. The yellow balls can only be achieved when we're grinding, the red when we're in the air, the green in the manual position. So you can see we missed some there even though we went through them. So we're collecting the yellows. And it's a great way to kind of put into practice what we've just gone through in the tutorial. I think something like this in the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 really would have helped players take it to that next level and nail the fundamentals of the game so you can enjoy it in all its glory. Coming up last is an honourable mention. Can't go without missing it because it's a key difference between the two games. It's the slam feature they introduced. As you can see, when we went in slow motion, we slammed down onto all the rails. Slow motion isn't a big part of the game, they're just included in the tutorial, but it's the way you enter into the grind. Was not a great addition, but worth a mention. Hope you enjoyed this Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 video. Please check out the archives for more Tony Hawk's content, tricks and tips, and be sure to subscribe not to miss out on all future content.